Hello everyone. So it has been over a week since we did a video. I said that the last video we did, we had something special coming up on the weekend, and we have just been so busy with everything that we've done that we haven't got to record much of anything. So we have picked up 4 goats and two adults and 2 kids. Hey guys, it is 10:11 p.m. and we literally just pulled in the driveway with 4 new goats. Are we crazy or what? One of them is actually the baby of one of the moms. The other kid is not related, well, directly. She's like a grandchild to one of the goats, but...
The baby is like, what, a week and a half old?
Really young. And the other one is 3 weeks.
Probably 4 weeks by now.
We've trained the 4-week-old to nurse from a non-relative. So the 4-week-old is a Toggenburg, and we've trained her to nurse from the Saanen. So that helps us with milking, so we don't have to milk as much. But
the lady said it would be like nearly impossible, and she did it the first night.
Yeah. So she took to her right away, which we're really happy about. Now the other 2, Faith and her boy, well, Faith doesn't really like us. The boy doesn't care either way, but...
Yeah, every time you touch her udder, she starts kicking. She's gonna fall off. That's not fun.
Yeah, so we have expressed our concern to the seller. I did not think that she was going to actually do anything. We were just sharing information, talking about how, you know, our struggles and what was going well and what wasn't going well. And we told her that we were having problems with her, and she gave us the option to take her back with her son and trade her out for another goat. So we did decide that's what we're going to do. And now we're just waiting to schedule a day for us to meet up and make the swap. So the seller is down in Kentucky, which is over 3.5 hour drive from us.
It's about 3.5.
Yeah, so we're going to meet up about halfway and make the swap. We've had some crazy things happen while we've been trying to raise these goats. So one of the first issues that I can recall is that we thought we were feeding them hay, and they weren't eating it. So we bought them what I thought was hay, and then Timothy grass, and then alfalfa pellets. So our plan was that the Timothy grass and the alfalfa pellets would be more like a snack that we would feed while we're milking, or when we're not milking, but more like a snack, and the hay would be their main diet as well as any forage that they get out in the pasture. But they wouldn't eat my hay. So I did some more research and found out that what we were giving them wasn't hay, it was straw. So, you know,
We're probably starving them for like 2 days.
They were still getting Timothy grass, forage, and alfalfa
They
pellets.
weren't eating outside though. They were just standing around staring.
Yeah, so they didn't like the forage the first couple days. I don't think that they didn't like the forage. I think they didn't like being somewhere new. So they just stood out in the yard and stared back at the house all day long for like a couple of days.
Which it trained them to jump up on the stanchion, because that was like mainly the only food they were getting.
Yeah, so now when we go to milk, they run for the stanchion, and even the one who doesn't like to be milked runs for the stanchion because they know there's going to be food there. So even now that they're eating hay, because now I did some internet research, found out that if it's yellow and hollow, it's straw. It's not hay, which I didn't know. So we went and bought some hay, and now we've loaded up their feeders with hay, so they're eating that. But even still, we open the cage in the morning, and they just book it for that stanchion to get up there on their own.
It's nice though. Except for Faith goes up there and we don't want her.
Yeah, Faith still tries to run that direction, and we just want her to go out to pasture because she won't let us milk her anyway.
Oh, and her udder is really, really hard, so...
That was another thing we mentioned to the... That was another thing we mentioned to the seller. Sorry. You want to say it again?
No.
Say it again.
No, I don't want to finish it.
Why? That was the first thing you ever said.
That's just weird.
So that was another thing we said to the seller, was that not only was she not letting us milk, and she was kicking us every time we would even touch her udder, but her udder also felt really hard. the seller asked if it was warm, and it's not warm, it's just hard. Because she said if it's warm, it could be mastitis, we might want to treat for mastitis. And I believe she said use echinacea tablets and open them up into the food or something to that extent.
We got doTERRA oils.
We did. We bought essential oils from Danelle with Weedham and Reap, so their channel is also on YouTube. We will leave a link for her channel down in the description if you want to check that out.
So I had a headache the other night, and I had a headache the other night, so I thought I would try out Deep Blue. So I just put it on the temple area where I was having the pain at, and it took it away within like minutes. And
she even said she felt kind of weird afterwards.
It was like taking an Excedrin, and like the after effects of that. It was weird.
I don't know. I mean, I haven't tried it myself, but it is pretty interesting. I mean, we tried it again later when she was having a backache. We thought when we put the Deep Blue on it, she didn't feel anything. But then it turned out that was actually heartburn, and we should have used digestion on her stomach. Digestion oil, not Deep Blue oil on her back. So she thought she was having back pain. It turned out it was heartburn, and the Deep Blue didn't help with that, but it was the wrong oil for the wrong situation. Also, we didn't apparently have enough chickens, so we bought some more since the last time. We thought we had 20 initially. It turns out we counted them, we got 22, and you wanted more chickens. So she didn't have any black ones, the silver laced Wyandottes, so you had to go back and get some more. We bought 3, which the guy told us at the time that we were supposed to get at least 6 quantities of 6, which we thought was just like a store policy or something. We thought the 6 was just a store policy. The guy said, well, I'll let you get by with just 3 this time because you already bought 22 the other day. And then we got up to the cash register to check out, and the lady was like, well, you're lucky that guy was the one who was giving you the stuff, because, and here I am with my card in my hand, like sticking it in the chip reader already, and she's like, 6 is state law. Now, I would not have minded to go back and get more. I just thought 3 was like a store policy or something, so I was going with 3. So yeah, we now have 25 chickens, and she still doesn't feel like it's enough. She wants more chickens. Who's trying the goat's milk? 1, 2, 3. 3 people gonna try it? I'm gonna try it too. Alright, you ready?
I try goat milk, I think.
You think?
I want to try goat milk. I want to try goat milk.
Oh, so
This is fresh from this morning's milking, guys.
That's yummy.
We got a taste.
Oh, this is the youngest.
Robbie's gonna try it first. What do you think?
That's not bad.
Does it taste different than cow's milk?
Yeah.
Does it?
Mm-hmm.
But it's not bad?
That's not bad.
Probably because I was just eating honey yesterday. Goat milk.
I gotta have it here.
I want some
I like it.
goat milk.
And this actually tastes better than what I bought from the store.
Yeah, I like this. Yeah, Mom, I want to try. Give me some milk.
She will get upset if she doesn't have enough grain while she's getting milk. Or not grain, alfalfa pellets. So, it's not the most ideal living situation, having them in kennels. But it keeps them safe in here, because they can't be in the barn yet, and this We have gasoline and oil and everything else in the garage still.
Glad she didn't get in.
Take this one. This one doesn't like to go without her baby, but it's only 30 something degrees out this morning. So we're gonna wait to send the babies out until later when it gets a little bit warmer. So we're gonna go out to the store, get a few more boxes, and get the chickens moved out of our room today. Water on here's pretty clean. It's icy, but
You're stepping on my feet.
You want that new bed? Yeah, what is it?
Patrol.
Paw Patrol? You gonna sleep in that? Oh, okay. Where's your old bed going?
To
Eden, yeah, your sister up there. She getting your old bed? All right, her room is a mess, but I'm in here because I've got to get these birds, which are under these blankets right now, because they keep jumping out of our boxes. We got to get them moved into the garage. They are stinking up our house.
Better not fly.
They're like, what?
Yep.
Guys got a 4-box condo now. It's an upgrade. All right, there's the chicken's new digs. 4-box condominium.
I know. We're getting here.
We're gonna go take the baby buck to see his mama so he can get some food. It's warmed up out here now, so he should be good. We'll watch him just to make sure he's not shivering. If he starts shivering, we'll have to bring him back inside.
Always.
Look at that tail wagging. I said it and he stopped. You want to say hi to the camera? Say hi to YouTube. Say hi to YouTube, Stanza. So this is Stanza. This is our Sonnen goat. This under here is Holly, who we've trained to have Stanza be her pretend mother. She is a registered Toggenburg. And over here we have Faith. She is also registered Toggenburg.
She's going back.
And then we have the buck. So he's the only one out of the 4 goats. Hello. Get on my camera hand. Do you want to say hi to the YouTube too? Say hi, YouTube. And the buck, he's the only one who's not registered. He could be, but we just don't know. You know, we're not planning on keeping these 2, so we are going to. Holly keeps jumping on my camera hand here. Just get me all muddy. We're going to trade these the two back in, swap them out for another Toggenburg who's a better milker. Faith will not let us touch her. She just doesn't like us. Holly getting my hand all dirty while I'm filming. So I'm gonna till this garden that we had last year and give it to the children. So they're gonna have their own garden plot here, and then we're gonna have the big one that I just tilled out there this year. The kids have some sort of uncanny knack to grow stuff better than I do, so we'll see how well they do out here compared to what I'm doing out there. It'll be pretty interesting to see how that goes. Goat's milk and cookies.